crafters, it's Kim. Cricut has released its new offset feature and I am super excited to show you how to use it. Let's go ahead and start with some text. I've opened up Design Space and I want to change the background color of the canvas so you'll be able to see the white offsets better. To do this, you simply click down here in your right toolbar where it says blank canvas, and then up here at the top you'll notice it says color. Click in that and you can go ahead and change your canvas color to whatever you'd like. We'll just go with orange. Now back to our offset feature. You can use any style text you want. For this quick example, let's see, we'll take a text and let's just find something quick. I don't know, the most time I spend on projects is usually taken up by deciding on a font. Let's just go with this one just because, and I'll type my name out. All right, now you'll want to go ahead and move your text or image down a little bit because when you click on the offset feature, it's going to cover up that top corner. Make sure your text is selected by clicking on it so that you can see this box around the whole group of wording. And go up here to your toolbar and you'll find the offset button right next to the edit button on your toolbar. Now, if for some reason you don't see that offset button, you'll want to check Design Space to see if there's an update that you might need to go ahead and apply. That'll give you the newest version of Design Space that has the new offset feature. Okay, so you'll see when we click on offset that up here it shows that it is in beta right now. This feature is still in beta or test mode with Cricut. It's not considered its official release yet, and I assume they're waiting to get feedback from all of us on how we like the feature, and then they'll decide if it's fine as is or if they need to add anything else to it. Okay, now once you have this box open, you will notice that it has a slide bar right here and an option for inches. You can slide this button to the left here to get an inset. However, I'm still playing around with it, and for this tutorial we'll just focus on the offset you get when you slide the bar to the right. You'll notice this thin line around your text. That is the offset that Cricut is creating. By sliding the bar further to the right, your offset will get larger. And as you could see between the letters, because of the size of the offset, let's lower it back down again, there was space here between each of the letters, between the I and the K, but as I made the offset larger, that space disappears. So if you're wanting just a solid, more simple cut, so the Cricut isn't trying to get between all those letters, you'll want to go ahead and adjust your size accordingly. Now over here, this corner feature, it'll let you choose if you want a rounded or squared edge to your offset. Now I've played with this a little and I definitely prefer the rounded corner. But if you select square, let's do that here, you can see how it's going to change these rounded areas to a more squared off area. And it has some breaks in it. It's just a little screwed up in some of its functioning right now. So we're just going to go ahead and leave it on the cornered offset. Now you can also use this feature on shapes. Let's move this over a little bit. Let's go ahead and add a star. Now, if you go up here and click on offset, you will see that we have the blue line of the offset showing us where the offset is going to be. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide our bar a little bit to the right, making the offset a little bit bigger. And I'm going to hit apply. And another cool feature here, if I go ahead and hit the entire star like that, go up here to offset, it's going to give me another offset and I can apply it. Then you could go back in and change the color of any one of these layers to change up your design, just like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of our star. Let's go ahead and see how it works with an image now. Go over, let's find a gnome. This little guy's cute, just the first one. We'll go ahead and use it. We'll pull him down. And when we click on offset, you're going to see your light blue line showing you once again where your offset is at. Now when you hit apply, it actually becomes two images, your offset and your original. You can see how the offset defaults to black. If you didn't want the black offset, you can select the offset layer in your right toolbar over here. Click on it and then go up here and change the color. This doesn't affect your vinyl or paper projects as much since you don't have to use the color that's showing on your cutting mat, but it would be something you may want to change if you're using the image to create print and cut stickers. We'll put him back there. I'm going to group this little guy to his offset and move him over here. And let's look at another cute idea of how you can use this feature in another way. Let's just go ahead and just put in a flower. And we'll just go with this one. Let's take this one so that it's one layer here. Get rid of this one I did not want. Wrong one. Okay, and if we go ahead and put our offset around it and hit apply, we have our offset. Then if we select both of these images and then come down here and hit slice, you now have a knockout of your offset that gives you another way to use this feature. This, I think, would look incredible if you wanted to make a coloring book t-shirt. I've done that in the past for my grandsons, where I've done like a black outline on a white t-shirt and gave them fabric markers. This would be a really cute way to make something like that, a coloring book t-shirt, or even if you just wanted it on some vinyl project like that. It's just another way to use this feature. But let's go ahead and put our flower back together. I'm going to go ahead. We'll go back to our original flower here, and we're just going to add the offset again. So we just over here have our two layers. Now, if we were going to cut this project out of vinyl or paper, you could just go ahead and click Make It. And you can see here that you have your different layers so that you can go ahead and cut them out and layer them or assemble your paper project however you wanted to handle it. But let's say we wanted to make some print and cut stickers. We'll go back over here to our flower, highlight the entire flower, go down here to the right toolbar and click flatten. Now, if you notice up here, our flower has now become a print then cut object. And it would make an adorable sticker. You'll want to play around with a few of these new features. Remember, it's going to have a few glitches here and there since it's still in beta mode, but I think it's going to be a great addition to your projects and something you'll have fun playing around with. Go ahead and tell me in the comments below what you think your first project will be featuring the offset. And also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below as well, and I'll be sure to answer them for you to the best of my knowledge. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. I post 1 to 2 videos per week showing you lots of fun Cricut projects and design space tutorials. So take care, and I'll see you next time in the craft room.